welcome back to our diary. Hope you've already subscribed and you're giving me a thumbs up for every video you like. Also, sharing the video helps me a lot. So today I want to tell us another story, and this story is as told to me by my mom because we were really very young then. So my mom tells me a story of a time when we were sick. We had measles and all our bodies had the physical sign of measles, like we had a rash poured all over our bodies, me and my sister. And she remembers telling us to go to hospital. She wanted to take us to get medication. And while we stayed, there was a nurse who was like, this is so bad, you need to take these children to the hospital. They need to start medication immediately because measles can really get dangerous. It kills. So they need to receive this medication so fast. But my mom tells me in that moment, we said no. And we told her, Mommy, we are not going to get medication because for us, we are healed by Christ. Christ has healed us. We don't need to take that medication to be well. And my mom says she kept forcing us, you need to go. And we told her, how come you don't have faith, Mommy? We cannot die because we are healed by Jesus. So I cannot tell you whether it was entirely by faith that we refused the medication or we were afraid of taking the medication. But somehow we refused to take the medication. Why? Because we had a faith on the inside of us that was so strong that there's nothing that was going to force us to take this medication. But on the other hand, I was thinking, but why was my mom scared? It is because of the knowledge that she knew. My mom had a lot of knowledge about measles. She had seen people that were sick with measles and had died. She was listening to this medical doctor who was telling her it can get fatal so quickly, so they need to take the medication. She understood what that doctor was. But on the other side, we didn't understand what the doctor was saying. We didn't get what he was saying about the medication. And we didn't understand the fatality of the disease that we had. So we had our faith. So what do I want to talk to you about today? I want to talk to you about unbelief. Unbelief is what causes most of our faith not to work. Your problem is not faith, because you have the faith. You know that God is going to do it, but this faith is usually negated by the unbelief. Matthew 17:19-20 says, Then the disciples came to Jesus privately and said, Why could we not cast it out? So Jesus said to them, Because of your unbelief, for assuredly I say unto you, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. He told them, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain to move, and it will move. And I tell you, you guys, we all have the mustard seed faith because it has been deposited in the inside of us by Jesus Christ. But what is the problem? Because of your unbelief. There are so many causes of unbelief, and in this instance of the story I've told, it was because of the knowledge that my mom had received of the dangers of this disease that caused her to be afraid, that negated her faith. She had faith, but the unbelief was there, and it could not cause her faith to work. But thank God in that story, my mom chose to let us be. She was like, they believe in God, so I'm not going to stop them. Let them believe. And indeed, we were here. That is why I'm here today. We did not die. So what do I want to tell you to do today? Our action point is remove anything that has been causing unbelief in your life. If there is a particular thing that you're believing God for, get all the negative thoughts out that could cause you to unbelieve. Are you watching news and it is causing fear in you? Shut that down. Who have you been listening to that is bringing doubt into your life? Shut that door and increase the word of God. Increase the word in your life. And when you do that, your faith will work. Nothing will be impossible for you, as Jesus says, and nothing will be impossible for you. Why? Because you have dealt with your unbelief. There is somewhere where he continues to say, and this kind cannot go unless by prayer and fasting. That is why sometimes we engage prayer and fasting to deal with our unbelief. Not because the problems are too big, but just because we want to get all the other voices that are speaking in our lives to silence them, to get them to keep quiet so that we can hear the voice of God. Be blessed and have a fruitful week. Please don't forget to subscribe.